Right, now let's have a look at dividing decimals. Similar to multiplication, if you are dividing by a whole number, it's quite nice and straightforward because you keep the decimal point in. So, here, 8.131. Dividing by 2, it's a whole number, we keep the decimal point in. So 2's into 8 go 4, there's the decimal point, put it in. 2's into 1 won't go, carry the 1 across. 2's into 13 go 6, remainder 1. 2's into 11 go 5. Now, I've got a remainder, so don't forget you put the remainder down and you just add a naught. And you continue with this process until you end up with no remainders. 2's into 10 go 5, so I would stop there. Now, these are a little bit more tricky, and the best way to illustrate it is by putting it into a fraction. So what I'm going to do is write 56.2 divided by 0.2. Now, I know about equivalent fractions. I know if I times the top and the bottom by the same, it doesn't change the problem or the sum that I'm dealing with. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by 10. And the reason being, if I times the bottom by 10, that makes that 0.2 a whole 2, a whole value. If you want to have a look at it, it looks like that. So now I've got 562 divided by 2, and that's much better. So all I've now got to do is do the division. 2's into 5 go 2, remainder 1, 2's into 16 go 8, and 2's into 2 go 1. So look at this one here. Put it as an equivalent fraction again. So here we are, and we're dividing by 0.03. Now look at that denominator. That's the one I've got to make a whole value. On the previous example, I times by 10. In this example, I would be multiplying by 100 to make them into a whole value of 3. I'm going to times by 100. So now I get 4.32 divided by a whole 3. So now I can do the actual division. And 3's into 4 go 1. Decimal point, because that's just like example 1, remainder 1. 3's into 13 go 4, remainder 1. And 3's into 12 go 4. And that is your final answer. Your turn.